And Maria, we would love to hear about your incredible experience here all week.
Well, thank you, everyone. First of all, Coco, you deserve everything you have achieved. You're an amazing person. You have a great family, great team behind you. You're still a girl, so you have a lot of time and a lot of time on the tour and a lot of success to come. Even though I know that you've already achieved so many great things, and you're a great role model for everyone. You're super nice to everyone, behind the scenes. So congrats to you, congrats to your family, congrats to your team, and yeah, I wish you all the best. I would like to thank Mark, Danny, for hosting an amazing tournament. It was my first time in DC. I loved it. Thanks to you guys. Thanks to Mubadala and City for bringing the tournament to this amazing city. I loved everything about it. Thanks to everyone who worked behind the scenes. Ball kids, Nolan umpires, chair umpires, everyone, in the locker rooms, the WTA. It was an incredible week, I'm not gonna lie. It's pretty disappointing, but at the same time, a month ago, wouldn't think that I would be here, so thank you. And last but not least, thanks to Tom and my sister for being here this week. You are the core of my team, which is amazing to have you with me. Thanks for supporting me, thanks for believing in me. And of course, thanks to everyone back home, my parents who, they're always there to support me. All the Greeks here that came this week, thanks to you. And not only the Greeks, everyone who came to support. It was amazing. I have no words to describe, how I enjoyed this week. And of course, I'll see you all next year. And thank you very much.
Well done, Maria. We can all see what this means to you. Congratulations on an amazing week. Okay, now I'd like to ask Olivia Nichols from Mubadala to present the championship trophy to Coco Gauff.
This is heavy. Okay, I'll be able to do it. It's all right. I didn't go to the gym for nothing. Okay. First, I'd like to thank my father, God, for this. I mean, after losing in first round Wimbledon, it was a tough situation, and a lot of prayer and a lot of support from my church family. So thank you to him and those who support me. Next, congratulations to Maria, and all the words that she said about me is really all I could say about her. She's an incredible fighter. She's one of the players that I look up to on tour, to be honest. I remember first coming on tour, and she was one of the nicest people when I was first coming on, and the little conversation she had with me made it less scary for me. So thank you for being the person that you are on and off the court and everything. Everything that you guys see on, the Netflix series and on the interviews, it's 10 times even more in person. She's incredible. And congratulations to her team, too. Her team is also full of incredible people, super nice people. So congratulations to you guys. And hopefully we can play many more finals in the future and on a bigger scale. Yeah. And then I would like to thank Mark and Danny for hosting an incredible tournament, along with Mubadala and City, and all the rest of the sponsors that made this possible. Thank you to the Lions cheer umpires, the ball kids, the security, volunteers, and everyone that's helped me behind the scenes. And also, most importantly, thank you to my team over there. It's our first tournament as a full team, so I'm glad that we were able to make this result, and thank you for sticking with me. I know those who were with me at Wimbledon, it was really tough a couple weeks ago. We were all feeling it, and I'm glad that I was able to bounce back, and I wouldn't be able to be here without your support. So thank you to BG, Para, Jameer, and Maria. And then Stefan, who's not here, but he's at home. He's my strength and fitness coach. And then, most importantly, thank you to my parents, my mom and my dad. They are the reason why I'm playing tennis, the reason why I kind of somewhat have a good personality. And my brothers, they're at home. They're actually in New Orleans going to my cousin's birthday party, so happy birthday to Jared. I don't know if they were watching or if they were partying. And then last but not least, thank you to you guys for supporting me throughout all the week. I mean, I know it's hot. We had a couple of incidents out here, but you guys stuck with me, and I thank you so, so much from the bottom of my heart. I came here in 2019, and you guys were packing the house for my doubles match, and I wasn't sure how you would receive me this time around a couple years later. So thank you so much for coming and supporting me, and yeah, stay hydrated for the men's final as well. And yeah, thank you, DC. Love you guys.
Tennis fans, may I present to you your Mubadala City DC champion, Coco.
Well, just tremendous speeches from both players, actually. You can see why these two were so popular, not only with tennis fans all over the world, but with the other players as well. And you really have to remind yourself sometimes that Coco Gauff is 9
so well, which just brings that likability factor then, because she's so honest, and you really hear her story and feel part of that pain that she felt after. These women, like, they have the respect for one another, are so good out there on the tour, not just to other players but also to the kids around on the stand. They really are an inspiration and role models out there.
Yeah, really interesting what Gauff said about Sakkari when she first came onto the tour, and Maria Sakkari was so good to her. That's not going to be a surprise to anybody, I don't think. And you do have to feel for Maria Sakkari. She spoke really well. She's extremely gracious, as she always is, but this is going to hurt again, isn't it? It's such a tough loss for her. She's putting on a brave face, but you could tell it really was difficult. Great week, but again, just falling short at the final hurdle. Tough to take.
Well, it is. We saw the emotion ooze out of her, and it's always tough to thank your team as well, because they're the few people that really see you backstage after the wins, after the losses, and what it means to you, the preparation that you put in. Gauff just struggling with the weight of the trophy there. She'll be happy to get her hands on it, but needing a little bit of help now.
Yeah, you get the feeling there are plenty more to come. The expectation's there, but, you know, we see really promising juniors break through all the time. Many do really well. Some of them don't quite live up to the hype, and I can't remember another player that has had so much expectation so early on. And, you know, it is a slow process. You know, she's still only 19, there's lots of time, and she's making that progress. She's in the top 10 singles and doubles, which is pretty extraordinary. She's already achieved a lot, but you could just tell this week, based on how focused she was, how keen she was to bounce back from that Wimbledon disappointment, that she's not going to stop. She's going to work as hard as she can to achieve as much as she can over the next few years.
Yes, and I think the importance was clear to see, and also for her, the level that she was playing at. I think you can really start to believe it now that she will go on to win a Grand Slam. There were maybe some question marks before in terms of the forehand breaking down in important
story that is becoming more and more incredible as the years go on. And it's the maturity that she shows on and off the court that is also pretty striking. She has great self-belief, great confidence, but great humility as well. That's a potent combination, and I think everybody's excited about what the future holds for Coco Gauff, and she'll want to kick on from here. The US Open is only around the corner. And if she can build on the performances this week, then she's going to be in that conversation, as she usually is anyway. But if there are any doubters after that early exit at Wimbledon, I think she has put those doubts to rest pretty emphatically here this week.
Yes, especially on the hard courts now, the surface. She was just controlling herself. She used her athleticism not only in defence but attack. She's enjoying every single photo, every single moment. She has great thanks out there for every single person that makes this tournament what it is.
Well, she would have come into this event as one of the front runners. But there were some big names here. Jessica Pegula, the #1 seed, beaten by Maria Sakkari, of course, in the semi-final. So it was a tough field, and Gauff had some tough matches. Played Belinda Bencic. She was looking in good form just before their quarterfinal. That was an emphatic win. She beat the defending champion here yesterday as well in the semis. And I think there's been enough tests for her over the last few days as well. You know, people probably look at the results if they haven't seen the matches and gone, well, maybe those players didn't turn up. But if you watch those matches, you know, you see that she was tested. There were difficult times in those matches, even though she won them all in straight sets.